If you are in school and you are a guy like me, you probably hate school, don't you? And I'm not one of those YouTubers that will say have gratitude for it, because most likely you would have hated for it. Isn't it so? I hated schools too, and probably you do too. So, what should be your mindset in terms of going to school and having good grades whilst your family puts you under a lot of pressure, especially if you are in high school? Don't stress yourself out, bro. Getting good grades doesn't matter actually. In the long run, it may get you some sense of pleasure, some sense of self respect, and maybe arrogance too, which I had when I was a topper back then. But it does nothing for the long term. It is just a short term thing. When i was when i have worked really fucking hard to become a topper, I studied 4 hours a day and really became the topper. What happened? It was like I became the topper, so what? Nothing changed. I was still a loser. I was still a loser fapping. I was still a loser fapping 5 times a day. I had no money. I was fucking poor. I didn't even learn anything. Really, brother, I didn't even learn any. It was just rote learning, or you can say memorizing. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to have so much stress about your exams, becoming the topper, and even your family pressures too? Well, I don't really know the answer actually, because I'm still in school. But for me at least, it is not worth it. Instead, I could focus on my self improvement. Instead, I could stress myself out on becoming better practically. Because really, if you try to become a topper in high school, it takes a lot of hard work, which could potentially distract you of your self improvement. And really, it isn't worth it, anyways, for me. Maybe you aspire to be a topper, maybe you have goals. It is very great to compete. At least you are trying to become a topper. But still, even if you do become a topper, nothing actually changes. The decision is up to you whether you want to make progress in your self improvement rather than becoming a topper. It's up to you. Well, if you have nothing going on for you, you have not created a business, which most likely you haven't, and you haven't got much anything else to do. You are on a dopamine detox, and life kind of just is going right. You don't have anything much to do, and you have the thing to become a topper. I should say go for it. But don't stress yourself out. Don't kill yourself out, for it. If you have got bad grades, doesn't matter. If you have good grades, very well done, but brutally honest, it doesn't matter. These days grades doesn't even matter. There are so many toppers in the real world who just sell vegetables nowadays. They don't get a they get a shitty job which you could get without even being going to college. They go on to shit jobs for 4,000, 5,000 rupees, which they absolutely don't deserve. They were a topper. Why they are still getting shit jobs? Minimum wage in India, it is about 5,000 rupees. A few dollars, literally. Is it worth it? Nah. But still I'm giving on to the decision to you. It's up to you whether you want to be a topper or not. But know that it doesn't changes things. It may get you girls in the school, it may get you some respect from your teachers, it may get you some respect from your parents, but in the long term, it doesn't mean a damn thing. There are so many toppers in this world who work for minimum wage, fourth class grades jobs. I hope you get my point. Till the next time, bye bye.